Welcome back to Crypto Spaces, back with another Monad video for you guys. Monad right now sitting at 0.024 cent. Again, the outperformance is there, the strength is there. You have to be, in my opinion, if you want to have, I know this year is a tough year for a lot of people, myself included, and it's making money this year in the market has been almost impossible. But in my opinion, I think now is a great time to hedge your bets, take a chance. In my opinion, now is a great time to be exposed to this market. Why do I say this? Because fear and greed is at maximum levels, and it's been like that for months. Man, this market has been so exhausting. Fear and greed, the fear has been at fear for months. Bitcoin, a lot of people think we're about to enter a bear market and go straight down to 50K, 40K Bitcoin. No retail interest is in the market. Nobody's here. On crypto Twitter, the top KOLs told you, hey, Monad is going to zero. Monad is just going to be another ghost chain. Who's going to use Monad? The Solana traders, like, oh, Monad, I'm not using that. They were saying, oh, Monad is not going to go anywhere. That's the time when you invest, right? That's the time when you get exposure to these markets. That's the time when you decide, hey, I'm gonna add to my stack here. I'm going to do so, right? So, like I said, mention Monad at 185 cent. That was the entry that I gave you guys, and it's been climbing up ever since. The volume is looking great, 187 million in volume. TVL has been rising for Monad. Things have been going great, man. I'm telling you guys. Look at the TVL at 258 million, has been climbing. Stablecoin adoption has been growing on Monad. Again, it's like, in my opinion, Monad is like Solana and Ethereum merged together on steroids, right? Fused together on steroids. So Monad is clearly growing. A lot of people predict, $1 for Monad. I have a pinned tweet right here showing, on the log scale, how $1.76 going into 2026 is very possible, very achievable once we break because right now Monad is, in my opinion, forming a macro uptrend, and it's going to be doing that against Bitcoin. And then $1.76 target is very possible from here going into 2026, right? If not $2 to $3, right? I'm telling you guys, it's well positioned. I think Monad is 2026 is going to be Monad's year, right? Even from people like RG8, I follow them. Great TA guys. Are you ready if Monad decides to run it back like Solana did in 2021, right? And that's what I've been telling people. Monad reminds me of Solana in 2020 to 2021, right? Not this cycle Solana, not the Solana of 2023 to 2024, the 2020 to 2021 Solana, when it was fresh, new, no bag holders, great new technology, ton of retail interest, Coinbase supporting it with the ICO process, right? Is very and remember, Solana was FTX, was through FTX. I think it was an ICO on FTX, right? Through Alameda, FTX and Alameda, right? So you see how Solana launched, came out, and then boom, right? Had to move up, pull back, and then just went on a massive tear in 2020 to 2021. I think Monad is doing the same move, guys, and I really think that is going to be the case, right? And now to transition, Moncock. Moncock doing great here. I mentioned Moncock at the lows. I didn't call it at 100K. I did call it at 200K though. So, right, 200K I call Moncock, right? You already got like a 166% pump on Moncock, right? So if you are holding Monad from my call, you're up 25%. If you bought some Moncock at 200K market cap, you're up 166%, right? And that's how it works. Monad does well, so does the ecosystem. I think Moncock is great because it's a meme on the Monad, obviously. Don't invest more than you're willing to lose, guys. Just play around with a few $100 on these memes. But the potential upside is massive because a Altcoin whale is the one that is bull posting. Recently saw that there was someone that bought $400,000 worth of Altcoin, right? Let me take a look at Moncock. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Let me go through. People are making funny memes. So here you go. A Fartcoin whale just bought 470k of Fartcoin at 296 mil market cap. Why is that important? I think, right, remember, Fartcoin is like the leading meme for Solana. The only meme on Solana that got, you know, massive retail interest, right? It made it who was it? Was it Colbert? Stephen Colbert? It made it to a late night TV show. Fartcoin did. So this guy, Dip Wheeler, Fartcoin GCR, bull posted Fartcoin from under $1 million market cap. I think even under 100k market cap. Man is a multi-millionaire right now, and he's still bull posting Fartcoin to this day. He got whales buying 470k of Fartcoin, right? He got whales buying that, right? With his shills and obviously the attention that Fartcoin got, right? So with Fartcoin being successful and Dip Wheeler being bullish on Moncock, making tweets about Moncock, right? He made a tweet about Moncock just recently. He always showing the ladies, so close your eyes until I get to the tweet, right? So right here, the December, yesterday, Christmas Day. Look at that, Moncock is rising, right? So he's gonna be, when he doesn't shill projects on the timeline often. He only shills a few projects: Fartcoin, Rivian stock, and also Moncock. So when Fartcoin starts to explode again, his account starts to explode, and he tweets Moncock, people are gonna be like, dang, I missed Fartcoin. What could get big like Moncock, he's shilling Moncock. Boom, you got some Fartcoin whales buying, you got regular Fartcoin retail buyers buying some Moncock. Boom, there you go. And he's not like a paper hand, right? He held Moncock from the lows. Let me show you guys. In his wallet, which is on FOMO app. FOMO app is where you can see everybody's like trading wallets and stuff like that. But Moncock at the lows, he held it all the way up. He held it all the way back down. And now he's holding it all the way back up again. So yeah, guys, I think because of this and because of the community, how funny it is to just tweet, you know, in reference to, you know, vulgar, you know, men's endowments. To tweet like that it's funny. It's a funny meme with the tweets that are involved, right? So it has massive upside from here. You wouldn't be surprised to see Moncock at 10 to 100 mil market cap, man. That is very possible. So some exposure is better than no exposure. I think like 1 million tokens is great, right? $410, nothing too crazy. I think it has massive upside. So as always, none of this is financial advice. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.